Gee, the way that I'm living is reckless. Check this, I really put faith in Jesus when we thought Pep did. I was in the trap with Nick all morning, we never ate breakfast. I was in cribs with Temps way before I did Tim Westwood. Came up from the sewer like Penguin. I'ma show man who the big dog is. When I come back on smoke like Lingard did. I'll knock off man's engine, then back to blue like Benzema. If I circle your bedroom's car, man just pray that his engine starts. G-South for the Thames is dark. Like you say, I really lost friends. The old Glastonbury, cause the G's them really got tense. Man them bringing in white like Southgate when he lost Trent. Man just wanna pay their rent. Man just wanna raise their sons, cannot make the same mistakes as them. Gee, I'm a grinder when I'm focused. Nothing gonna hold me back, I'm out with the boneless.
Last week was a humiliation, fam. What are we doing, fam?
4, 5, 6 years of just hard work to put in a performance like that was an absolute embarrassment on the badge. It was an embarrassment to be part of. It was a complete abysmal performance from all the boys, you know. You can't treat the X1 games any different from the first team games. It can't be. It's got to be a consistency throughout the football club. The habits that are in the first team have to be the same habits in the X1 game. It can't be anything but an SC Dons win and a big performance from the team. Otherwise, why have you brought out the camera? You might as well stay at home and say, oh, this is just a laugh and a joke.
You saying, man, like Donny Jones?
Where's my boat, Chris?
I don't know, man. Boat? It's a wet day.
Trust me, bro. Alright, with the X1s, man. Gotta get a win, man. Last week was embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing, bro.
I've got to redeem ourselves today, to get it? Last week we kind of came a little bit, you know, but today, redeem ourselves, bro. SC Dons, to get me.
I don't give a shit. Last minute you had to get an emergency flight to get Timmy in from Ireland, fresh home.
Yeah, emergency. Last week was a shambles.
Fresh home. Are you saying fresh from Ireland?
Yeah, bro.
We got Timmy, man.
Yeah, I am.
We're about to work to get the dub today. You know why? Because we're real motherfuckers, you get what I'm saying?
We've got this new GoPro idea and we want to obviously show a different angle to like what the referees see and how we engage with the referee. So are you happy to do this today?
Okay, we'll give it a try.
Yeah? Love that.
No
Your American accent as well.
All good.
Cal Freezy stuff.
Let's go! Man, like the manual. What are you saying? Wearing that number proud.
Today is not about last week. Don't put that pressure on yourselves. We're all aware of what happened last week. Today is what we have control over. We have no control over last week, yeah? And that sounds a bit nuts because I've just said today's not about last week, but I've mentioned it like 20 times.
And I thought that as well. So, yeah. They want to say that.
But you get my
last week, but you see what happened last week, can't happen this week.
Lewis in goal, right back Ginge, left back Mitch, centre backs Doc and Rolex. In midfield will be Gardy and Dino, yeah? Right wing will be Zach, left wing will be Kid. Two up top will be Drew and Rem. Yeah? The two of you up there are runners, yeah? Don't let them settle at all, please, yeah? But yeah, let's go out there and enjoy it, boys.
Hey, hands in.
Come on.
3, 2, 1,
DØNS! Come on, boys.
Welcome to the Zia.
I hope you're ready. You can get on scdons.com.
Alright, G, don't do a got your hat moment. We don't need none of that.
I hear you.
None of that.
There's bare Jake Pauls about at the moment, fam.
Okay then, what's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of SC Dons Midweek Football. Today coming from the X1s. Now, as you know, the first team have finished the season. We're champions. The silverware is in our cabinet. But they definitely, after that long season, need a long break and a rest up. So the X1s are coming in to carry us throughout the whole of July, with the first team returning in August. Now, if you've been following the X1s journey, you'll know we lost our first game back 4-0. It was terrible. And what we're looking for today, more than a result, is a performance. That's what we're looking for. Opponents, Hound and Hare, they come from Brighton, don't know anything about them, but it's not going to be an easy game. So an early attack from Hound and Hare, but we got Rolex playing centre back, and he grew up watching Big Doug.
What are you saying? You're proud of that one, yeah, I'm proud of that one, man. Learn from the food of hard leaves.
Just shy of the 6th is more from Hound and Hare. Looks like they're trying to get the ball out wide and attack our fullbacks. He's got to try and get past Ginge. He's stalking him well, staying with him, gets a foot in, and eventually it's a corner.
Corner!
Hold it. Yeah, no, hold it, please. Remind me of, let me go home with it. Yeah, please, have my.
Encourage him to take Triple H on.
Are you sure? Don't call him Triple H. Hey, sit yourself down, big guy. I don't give a shit.
Shots for handball, but the ref ain't interested.
No, hand by side. No, it's one the ball first.
15 minutes in, the Dons haven't really got going yet, to be fair. Dino forward to international Rem. Lovely little 1-2 with Donny Jones. 17 minutes in, I think these guys have been on Dino's Wikipedia.
Just the right back for Cyprus.
Anyway, this Cypriot right back's running through their whole team. Eventually gets fouled, and it's a free kick for the Dons.
Man, rid a few tackles there. I like that from Dino. Rid a few tackles.
Dino, give
fighting
us
his
some
demons.
19 on a Michael Bublé. Donny Jones surrounds it with Dino. Who's it going to be? 21 minutes on Bernard's watch. The keeper Lewis goes for a goal kick. Passes it straight to their number 7. Looks like our midfielders are caught sleeping as the number 10 makes his run through the middle. Dinks it. It's 1-0 to them.
Khalid.
Bus stop in London! Bus stop in London! You're just a bus stop in London! Triple H!
Can anyone translate this to English?
I'll tell you what, Triple H will show your boy how to play. What the hell did you say you're drunk? What
did you say you're drunk?
What was that? You're mumbling!
1-0 down, 26 minutes in. Like I said, haven't really got going yet, but it's a long ball from Rolex as he finds Donny Jones. Tries to make something out of a nothing ball. Gets there first, keeper slides out. Only as far as Kid, the goal's open.
Oh my days!
Oh, where's he gone?
1-1, Don's back in the game. But some of you are just here for Kid slide tackles. 28 minutes in, Zach knocks it back to the crook. He goes long. Donny Jones takes it out of the air, looks comfortable with it. Knocks it back to Ginge. Ginge gives it to Gardy. Gardy's gonna look up and find Donny Jones. He's out here selling bacon sandwiches.
Dino scores this, you've got to drink the whole of it in one go. Yeah, I'll do it. Swear.
Bottle of Foster's on the line.
Oh, you down it now? You down that now?
The crook at left back. I'd be lying if I said I ain't seen Roberto Carlos do it. Mitch, I'll be honest, I've let you down there. So 1-1, to be fair, we've done well to get back in the game. I think we're pretty much in control of it. But all of a sudden, he hits it. Hey Mitch, what's your thoughts on that?
That's pathetic!
Talking of pathetic, this winger makes the crook look pathetic as he skips past him like he's not there. And all of a sudden it's 3-1.
Are you sure?
So 38 minutes in, the X1s find ourselves 3-1 down. We don't want to repeat of that last game. We've got to try and get back into this, something before the half maybe. Good touch from Donny Jones, pulls away left foot. Good save from the keeper.
What a save! Hey, Big G! Big G, are you worried, Big G? Big G!
42-24, 3-1 down, but when Dino's on the pitch, anything is possible. You can see him here running at their defence again. It's a foul for us, not given, and Gardy's absolutely fuming.
What has the defender done wrong? Ask the question. What has the defender done wrong?
He's trying to run through it.
How's that foul if he ran into it?
Stopping momentum.
So with the half-time whistle about to blow, it's 3-1 to Hound and Hare.
We're in this, boys. We've still got big subs to come on as well. Just make sure that we're sticking it in every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes we go again. Just got to battle more, boy. That's all it is.
I think attacking wise, it's better than last week. We look a lot more likely to score this week. I'm never ever gonna lie to your faces and pretend that I ever wake up on a Saturday or a Friday thinking we're definitely gonna get a clean sheet here. So we just need to revert to what we know. If you score 4, we'll score 5. Yeah. If you score 10, we'll score 11. Yeah? We've been here before. We've been here and not looked this positive before and brought it back. We've been here at away grounds where 600 people are cheering against us, and we've brought it back. So there is nothing stopping us from bringing it back today. So we're going to make some changes just for the sake of legs, yeah? Drops, you're going to come on right back for Mitch. Zach, you're going to come off. Timmy, you're going to come on that right wing. We're getting overrun in midfield. So Drew, what I want you to do is when we're defending, I just want you on the deepest man, please. Pause. Let's go.
Let's go. Keep believing, chat.
I believe all the way to the end. Got to keep believing to the end. Ready, chat?
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Let's get out and get ready.
Gee, the way that I'm living is reckless. Check this, I really put faith in Jesus way before Pep did.
Donny Ironside, Freestyle, out now. I want to thank everyone for your support. The feedback has been amazing. Keep sharing it and keep streaming it. Play the Dons! The Dons X1, we're travelling all over the UK raising money for charity. If you want to play the Dons X1, it's extremely simple. The link is in the bio now. Click the link, follow the requirements, and let's make it happen and go to war.
Donny's for charity, bro.
Let's go to war for charity. Yeah, you heard right. SC Dons are champions now. They wrote us off and they doubted us. So we went and got some champions merch. For the first time in history, go and get your SC Dons Champions 2021 t-shirts. All available from www.scdons.com. It feels familiar. Tommy's Tax. Download the Tommy's Tax app and use SE Dons as your referral code. Just me, you know I no trouble with the tax, man. Big up our sponsors, German Doner Kebab, Laughing Buddha, Juvenis and SIS. You family now. Second half begins with us getting to see if Donny Jones's ACL is intact. A few moments later we have another look. Yeah. And a few moments after that, Donny Jones gets dragged for Mad B. And so does Kid for Gwala. Straight away, Gwala gets involved with an overhead scissors kick. 30 left on the clock, Dino collects it, knocks it out wide to international Rem. The next goal is so vital. Rem cuts in, good shot, keeper holds. Gardy, talk us through what you're actually trying to do with this foul.
Stopping momentum.
This really feels like St. Patrick's Day for all our Irish supporters. Dino's half Irish, and so is Timmer.
Timber! I like Timbo!
We call this one goal cam.
I'm coming out! You want to tuck in? I don't blame you, I'm going to 5. You're playing back in it, number 5? All you have to do is that
3-2, Don's back in it. Off comes Lewis, on goes the Manuel. Off comes Gardy, on comes JR. Have you ever seen Mitchell take a volley from outside the area? It looks like this.
I'm about to take Doc off, yeah? I'm put Doug on to go for the game, yeah? Make sure you stay and make sure you tuck in. Oh, fucking hell.
Just over 10 minutes left on a half, 3-2. Next goal is going to change everything. It's JR, knocks it forward to Dino, looking to find a bit of space to shoot. Oh yeah, we got a whale in goal. Someone I need to highlight because you're going to be seeing more of him next season. The young boy Rolex come through the X1 school of flips and he's really impressed, man. He's collected the ball there, knocked it to Dino, looks to shoot again but goes over the bar. Fun fact, not everybody knows Big G actually edits the X1 games and he's left this clip in, so I better explain it. When Gwala was a kid, he used to do gymnastics and he's still flexible.
You don't know the meaning of it.
Still chasing this equaliser, long throw from Dino. He spots Big Doug in the box, comes off the hairband of Timmy.
Oh my God.
5 minutes left, cleared out from Ginge. Tries to find Doug, but their centre-back steps in, takes a long shot. Khalid holds it, but for some reason he runs off the pitch and then is unsure why they've given a corner.
Look at him shouting at the lino for what? Why is he shouting at the lino?
He's the dumbest goalkeeper I've ever seen.
So a corner for Hare Hound and it's that young boy Rolex again. He saves the well from being dragged out of water.
Rolex!
88 on Luke Chadwick's stopwatch. Drops comes flying in, big challenge from him. Good defending, it's that boy again, Rolex stepping in. Eventually gets taken out. It's an awful challenge. Ref tries to play advantage, but as you can see, none really gains, so he pulls it back.
That's a red man.
Just over a minute to go, still 3-2 to Hare Hound. And here they are coming forward now, the big man in the middle slides it forward. I tell you what, the ball gears up, tops alone with the well. It's a big save from him, and he manages to collect.
Yes,
so a definite improvement from the first half, this second half. So close to getting back into it. 90th minute, number 12 pulls away, he's through on goal, and he puts the game to bed. Fun fact about the Hare Hound centre back, he actually owns one of the biggest en-suite beef selling caravans in the country. So when he found out that JR was a vegan, he let him know. So with the full-time whistle about to go, it is going to end 4-2 to Hare Hound, making it 2 losses on the trot for SC Dons X1. However, as I said at the start of the game, it's not really the result we was looking for today. We was looking for a better performance from the one before, and I think we got that. As a collective, we still know we got a lot of improvements to make, and we move on to our next game. As I said before, it's very easy to play the X1s. Hit us up, link in description, fill out the requirements, and let's get this show on the road. Before I end it, I want to say thank you. We reached our target of last episode. We asked for 10k likes, and as you can see, you gave it to us. So on to the X1s, let's start light. Chris, how many likes do we want for this episode?
Give us 5,000.
He's asked for half. Go and give it to him.
I'll be real with you. It was better, but we lost. So better wasn't good enough, clearly. There are some of you who have come off this pitch today that have fucking battled and had an absolute worldie of a game, some of you. And some of you have been absolutely woeful. We can't let this team get to a point where we're happy carrying, man. Because you're doing your teammates a disservice. Go home and think about that. And think about where you fall today. Whether you had a good game or you are woeful, yeah? And no one can give me aggro about anything going forward, I'll be real with you.
On the real, I flip, sorry bro, but I kind of disagree with man, yeah? Listen, I feel like it was better than last week, but I don't feel no one was woeful. I think like, because you telling man they're woeful, yeah? And certain man had a good game. To be honest, I feel like everyone was out there working, but it's just not clicking, innit? You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say that anyone was woeful. I just feel like people were working, things weren't coming off, but each week we just go and we keep on going till we're back how we was playing after the last lockdown, innit? Yeah?
We have to be honest, we wasn't all working, it was shit. We've lost 2 games in a row, Flips is right. Whatever he says goes. If you get chopped, you get chopped, that's how it goes. If you're gonna play shit, the worst you can do, or the least you can do, is fucking work hard. That's all we ask for, work hard, hard work. If you're gonna play shit, work hard. That's it.
3, 2, 1, DONS! Ever since this X1's thing started, I've taken teams that aren't as strong as this team in this dressing room today, and I've taken them into the unknown, and we've played against teams that we don't know how good they are, yeah, until the game kicks off, and we've fucking done a job. So what do you think I expect from a better team today? I expect more than a fucking job, I tell you that.
3 points on the road.
3 points on the fucking road, boys.
Three points on the
boys,
road.
bring it in. 3, 2, 1,
DONS! Come on, boys, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on!